Hello, I am Test Drive, and welcome to episode 43 and the finale of Need for Speed Carbon. I decided that I'm going to make this the last episode because blah 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 blah, why not? We'll change up our car here real quick because I don't have enough money to buy a different car, so therefore, I guess I won't. You know what, let's use all the, like, the furthest down stuff, which I think is the stuff you unlock from, I don't want to actually do that. The stuff you unlock from reward cards and whatnot. And challenge series, probably. But yeah, we're just gonna take on this, or take our Evo. Change up the look a little bit. I do not have everything unlocked because of, like I said, the reward cards, everything. I think pretty much everything that's still locked is locked behind reward cards. Which kind of sucks, but oh well. You know what, I'll keep it at 20s. We'll do these wheels because I like how they're kind of inset. I'm going to change the color, visuals, paint. We'll do, let's do the iridescent paint. Ooh, iridescent purple, I kind of like that. Wheel paint. What if I make the wheels purple too? I like it. Actually, chrome. Yeah, there we go. I guess I'll put window tint on something for once. So we have light, dark, and pearl colors. We'll do the pearl blue. Why not? Make it all come together a little bit. I think we're going to call that good. But yes, I've decided that this will be the final bit of Carbon I do. I was thinking about doing some more with the reward cards, but I just don't have much of a reason to do so. Apparently there's no race wars for the last section of the map. I didn't realize that. I could have done the race wars before I did the boss race. Well, oh well, I guess. I guess we're doing them now. But yeah, the only thing left, oh, excuse me. Only thing left at all to do in this game that isn't specifically reward card related is the race wars, which of course, as I've said in the past, unlock whenever you complete a section and you do the boss races, because they're like the owner of the location, I don't know, it's something you have to put on a big race or something. So we'll start over here in Kempton. Yeah, no. What is this area called? Am I stupid? Fortuna. I am stupid. So we're going to start over here. We get $10,000 per race, or for at least this one. We don't unlock anything because there is nothing really left to unlock. So let's go ahead and jump to the event and get this done. Try and move my mouse cursor where it's not off the screen. I know these have proven to be somewhat difficult before. Oh, it's this one again. That's got the messed up camera angle at the beginning. Because we've done pretty much all of these through the challenge series anyways. I'm pretty sure we have done all of them, actually. So it'll just be kind of a rehash of that, but with a career car and in career mode. So let's get going. Let's finish up our final few races. Yeah, the only reason I was keeping this for like after I I destroyed Darius and his reputation. Look at all these nerds with the same exact cars. The only reason I was keeping it is because I thought a new one unlocked whenever you beat Darius, like for Silverton. I guess not, though. So, whoops. My bad, I guess. Oh well. You live and you learn. I should have looked it up before, but I didn't, so oh well, I guess. Ow. But in case you didn't get the, or you didn't see the challenge series, these are basically just long races that go around like entire areas of the map. And that's pretty much it. And you have, how many cars? 16 or 12, I think? Might be 12. 12 different cars racing in it. And these were exclusive to the quote-unquote next-gen consoles as well as PC. On PS2 and Xbox and GameCube, you did not get these Race Wars races because those consoles physically could not handle having that many cars on track at the same time. But yeah, this will be our send-off for Carbon. I guess I'll give my final thoughts of the game throughout this episode, because this will probably be the last time I play through this game for a long while. I also missed that shortcut completely, because I don't really have much of a reason to play it again after this. I do want to play Own the City, but that's for whenever that project happens, which is going to be a mighty big project whenever I get around to it, with all of the mobile versions and alternate versions of Need for Speed games. Stuff like EA Seattle's version of Hot Pursuit 2, nice voice crack, will also be played, because I don't know, I want to be thorough, I guess. But like I said, that's in the future. I think I've decided that's going to be basically between Most Wanted 2012 and Rivals, because that was like the last Xbox 360 generation game to the first Xbox One generation game kind of thing. But anyways, yeah, my thoughts on Carbon. I really enjoy this game still. It's obviously not a perfect game. It's definitely got its flaws, as you've seen throughout this Let's Play if you've watched most, if not all of it, or at least even some of it. But I don't know. I love this game. I know there's a lot of nostalgia in it for me specifically, because I played it a lot when I was a kid. It was one of my first Need for Speed games I ever owned. It was this, Underground 2, and Pro Street on the PSP were the first Need for Speed games I really owned. So that may have something to do with it. But I still think this is a really good game. I think that pretty much anybody that would come into this game would enjoy it. It's not like it's Most Wanted, where you get stupid rubber banding all the time and other just various glitches and bugs I never really was a fan of whenever I played Most Wanted. You get a good looking game. Like, this game honestly looks really good still. I think it holds up really well. Although that's just true for all these mid-2000s games, from Need for Speed at least. Especially upscaled to 4K on the PC version here. Like, it looks really nice. I'm surprised. I'm going to say it now because it hasn't happened yet. This game has not crashed on me once since I started playing it. And this game crashed on me so many times whenever I played through it on PC for the first time, which was not on video. It crashed a ton of times, but hasn't yet for this playthrough, which is super weird. But yeah, the PC version is easy enough to find. No, I will not provide a download link. You gotta find that shit yourself, alright? That's what I'm gonna leave it at for that. But I would recommend even playing the 360 PS3 version. I think they're all good. Hell, I started with the original Xbox version with less, not necessarily less content, but less neat stuff. Because you also didn't get like the picture-in-picture from bosses and stuff like that on the Xbox and PS2 and whatnot. But yeah, it's pretty much dime a dozen nowadays, and I would very much recommend playing it, or giving it a try if you've never done it before. A lot of people are like, yeah, Most Wanted's better, Most Wanted's longer. I don't know. This game has taken me somewhere, actually, it's surprisingly long compared to what I expected. I expected a roughly 7 to 8 hours total for the game, but I think we're at like 10, 11 hours total. Not a crazy amount longer than I thought, but it does get kind of repetitive, I guess, a little bit. But at least you're moving through the areas pretty quick. You're racing through different tracks. They have, I don't think really any of the track layouts are reused that much, besides between Challenge Series and the Career. So it's not as bad as it could be, trust me. As I look at the other game I'm currently playing through, which is Corvette, that's been extremely repetitive. But then again, that is not a AAA first-party game. Well, not first-party, but AAA game, and this is, so. Yeah, I don't know. I like this game. I'd recommend playing it. I think I've sung my praises over this whole Let's Play pretty well, so. If you missed any of it, you can watch all the episodes. I just don't have a lot to say. I just think it's a good game. I think the story is interesting. The whole, I mean, it's very cheesy, but so is Most Wanted, so not that big of a deal, to be honest with you. And this game is where sales for Need for Speed games really started to kind of tank off. For whatever reason, people stopped buying the Need for Speed games as much as they were, starting with this game. After Most Wanted was the most popular game of the entire series. Like, sales-wise. Anyways, I won. Because of course I did. Yeah, we have 12 people. 7-16 for last place there. They're gonna do it to the very end. Gonna try and steal my shit to the very end. Little bastards. Load me. But I don't know. I think this game has more than enough content. I think the car list is really good. I don't think there's a lot that it quote-unquote needs to be better. Because it came from this era anyways, so... I don't know. I like it. That's my final thoughts on Need for Speed Carbon, I guess. I like it. I am very excited to play through Own the City, honestly. Because I've never actually really played Own the City. I played it for like an hour. I think I did a stream like a couple years ago where I went through all of the PSP Need for Speed games. Maybe including Pro Street, I don't remember, because I had played Pro Street. That was the one I had played. Oh my lord, people. But I want to play it legitimately and actually complete it and 100% it, you know? But like I said, that will not happen for a while. Don't expect it to be like the next thing I do, because I have so many other older Need for Speed games I need to take care of too, because there's like the PC versions of High Stakes and Porsche Unleashed that are completely different from the PS1 versions, so on and so forth. So, yeah. I think this game is really good. I may be a simp, but you know what? I'll take it for one video game. One whole video game. This is still my favorite Need for Speed game in the entire series as well. Many have come pretty close, but I don't know. Something about this game just... It's just, I don't know. It stands out, I guess. At this point, I've 100%ed Underground 2. I've played Most Wanted enough times to know that I don't like it that much. I want to pass these bitches, please. Thank you. Well, it's one bitch, not the other bitch. Alright, bud. By the way, if you want to know what the most OP car in this game is, it's right there in front of me. It's the Corvette Z06. For whatever reason, the C6 Z06 is like the most OP car in this entire game. No, you shall not pass me. And I would have probably used it if I hadn't used it a bunch in my previous playthrough of this game. I just didn't care enough to actually buy it and use it. Because I don't know, like I said, I think I've mentioned it, that I wanted to use cars I hadn't used in the career of this game before. And I'm pretty sure, besides maybe the Camaro, because you kind of have to start out with the Camaro sometimes, if you want to like start with a different car, I guess. Hello, Viper. Goodbye, Viper. And of course, that theory, or not theory, but that playstyle will happen with Pro Street as well. Pro Street is a game I never really completed though, so I'm excited to actually get into it and 100% it finally. It is kind of funny that I did in fact have an old save for Pro Street on PC. Whenever I was reinstalling it, making sure everything worked right, because I just have that tendency of doing that anyways. I still have an old profile on there that I got like, I think I did like 30% of the game, and that's like the most thorough I've been through it. I probably played more of the PSP game than I did of the console version. Console/PC version. And speaking of consoles and Pro Street, fun fact, Pro Street was the last Need for Speed game that was the same on like PS3 and PS2. PS2 version is the full version of the game, besides like some DLC and whatnot, of course. Just an interesting little fact. I've never played the, well, actually, I don't know if I ever actually played the PS2 version, but I remember seeing like when I was in school years and years ago. Somebody brought a PS2 in and it had Pro Street on it, and I don't think I played it, but I watched somebody else play it, and I was like, wow, this is actually just Pro Street. Or at that point, I might have only had the PSP version, and I was like, ooh, look at the console version, so pretty. But it was literally the PS2 version. What if I said, no, you don't pass me at the last second? You fucking bitch. Alright, there's 2 out of 3. Oh my god, that Viper in the background. Just going for it. Right there. I touch it with my ear. I barely won. But there's that. No bastards are challenging me this time. English is a hard language to speak. And on to our final one for downtown. Los Calibres is the owner, oddly enough. Not Bushido, I guess? I don't know. Let's get this shit done. Let's finish up this game. Look at all those cars. Need for Speed? Palamount City Raceway. That'd been cool if they would have actually had that in the game. Like an actual racetrack. I mean, I guess technically we do because we have the drift tracks, and that's probably what it's alluding to. But it'd be cool to like have it where you can actually drive around it normally. I'm gonna take a photo because there's so many fucking cars. Alright, let's go. Oh god. Goodbye, Viper. Or not, I guess. Maybe. If you could stay behind me, that'd be great. Yeah, is that a Skyline? That an R34 GTR in front of me? I think it is. I'm actually not entirely sure. I think it was. Shortcut time. The AI are too stupid to find the shortcut. I drank a root beer, and that was a mistake, apparently. Oh my god, everything just freaked out for a second. I want to go this way. I didn't want to take the shortcut. I mean, I did kind of think about it, but I didn't really want to do it. Big zoomies. I don't know if that was worth it. Probably not, but whatever. I could say it definitely wasn't worth it because I got passed. Corvette. That's not the game I'm playing right now. I mean, I am playing through it technically, but also C6 Corvette. Not that game. Had a whole 2 years before the C6 came out, and you could play the Corvette video game. Back you little bastard. Okay, that works, I guess. That doesn't work. I might lose this, actually. I was keeping up pretty well. Oh, somebody died. Well, there's a Skyline. Or the AI doesn't take the shortcut so I can actually catch up. I have a chance. I'm gonna take the shortcut this time. Up here, wherever the hell that is. The one that goes off to the left. Straight ahead here? Yes. This shortcut. Oh my lord. There's a Corvette underneath me. There's a Corvette in front of me. Oh my god, please. Oh! That was a Corvette moment right there. Hit wall, completely spin out. I like it. Oh, everybody fucked up. What the hell? There's like 5 arrows that were pointing sideways. What the hell happened? How'd you all manage to do that? Go. especially because they're trying to catch up at the last second. If somebody challenges me here, I'm going to be mad. But that should be the last Race Wars and the last thing we need to see our 100% completion. Tiny 8. That's a name. Cool Boy with a K. I like that. Alright. And reward card Conqueror finished for completing. Conquer all the tracks in career mode. So there we go. Here's our map. There is every single thing in the career map taken care of. Obviously, if we go here, it's all me. I own every single track of every single section. I think the locked ones are the locked. I think those are boss races, if I remember right. I don't remember. But there we go. And if we hit start, we have 100% career completion. Hell yeah. So you know what? Before we do anything else, because I want to do something. I want to. Oh, we're like right next to him. Actually. Oh my god. Oh my god! Please. No, go away. So I'm gonna do, and what I'm gonna try and start making sure I do at every end of every Let's Play is just we're gonna scroll through the entire car list so you can see all of the cars that were in this game. I'll just kind of slowly scroll through, just so you can see what I didn't use, or I did or didn't use, basically. I wanted to use the 300C, but I never actually ended up using it. Should have bought it instead of the Mazda, probably, but oh well. For CLK, which is kind of a crap car in Most Wanted. Eclipse. R32, which I did use the last time I did a Let's Play of this game. Monaro, which I did use. Lotus Elise, which I used in Most Wanted. Clio, which I didn't use, I don't think. Mustang. I do like that the car rotates faster than the platform it's on, by the way. I'm happening to notice that. Charger, of course I had to use that. Got the Cayman. The old Charger, which oddly enough is, I guess, more expensive than the new Charger. That's why it's higher up in the list. XK, the DB9, which is actually an American market one, has side marker lights. Huh. But the SL65 is not, interestingly enough. 350. I'm surprised that the SL65 is actually tier 2. Kind of odd. 350Z, Impreza STI, which almost has a maxed out handling stat from the get-go. The Soup. My Evo, of course, that I've been using. Shelby GT500. R34, Skyline. Hemi Cuda. Challenger Concept. Viper SRT10, which of course I used. Gallardo. Like I said, the Z06, which is like the fastest car in the entire game, especially when you upgrade it. Ford GT and the Murcielago, and I think, oh, Carrera GT. And the SLR, which I think that might be the last one of the list. It is. So there we go. There is the full list of cars you can buy for career mode. And now we will go ahead and jump to the safe house. Because there's more. But wait, there's more. Not really in here. Just the fact that we have 100% right over there. I'll tilt my head towards it. Of course, I ended off with the 240SX still in the garage too, which is funny. Oddly enough, the 240SX does have a worse handling stat than the Evo. Not by much, but a little bit. But yeah, otherwise what I want to do is we're going to look through actually Quick Race and just select anything, because here is our only way of using Darius's car, by the way, is by going to Quick Race mode or online, because they didn't have customization for it, so you couldn't use it in career mode, which is great. But these are all the custom tier cars apparently. We got Koenigsegg CCXs in a couple colors. We've got Wolf's Car, DB9. We have the Camaro concept that we used in the Challenge series. A slightly different painted Camaro concept. A different painted Le Mans Quattro. And that appears to be that for custom. Stock already went through. I don't think there's anything actually going to be different here. No. And then you can use your career cars, my cars, but there's also the bonus cars, which are just random cars that or I think they're, so you can just use a somewhat upgraded car in quick race. I don't know. But we'll scroll through these real quick as well. Got an SRT8 with number 01 on the side. Some weird looking SL65. Wacky looking 350Z. Pretzel. Blue GT500, which is pretty cool actually. Got an R34 that's actually not too bad looking. I kind of like the vinyl on it. Challenger concept with what looks to be custom body parts on it. A Gallardo with a wide body kit. Actually looks like the one out of Most Wanted that somebody drove, I'm pretty sure. And Murcielago. Cura GT with some funky looking spoiler on the back and also a very funky looking front end. And that's it for that. And I think that's everything. That's all of that. I think that's pretty much it. I know I didn't really show off my cars, but that's literally just pick any car, pick any upgrades, use it in quick race mode. Next we'll go through the reward cards, which I'll actually move my fat head out of the way. This is the reward cards that I got. I got a few things unlocked. Not quite everything, but oh well. Like I said, I would maybe try and do stuff, but I'm too lazy. I didn't unlock 33 cars? How do I not unlock 33 cars? How do you even get that done? What do you have to unlock? But there's that. Of course, the online exclusive ones. Oh yeah, I forgot the new GTO was actually available if you did online things. And then finally, I'll leave my face off just so we can see better. We can go over here to gameplay, and our top 3 things are 100%. My win percentage is 99% because I lost once, apparently, even though I actually lost like 2 or 3 times. But there we go. That's all the satisfaction I need, was seeing the 100% for game completion, career completion, and challenge series. And we'll have a nice little scroll through here real quick as well. Purchased 8 cars, sold 8 cars. Interesting. Number of quick race wins. And the other ones are just, I guess I could look through the pursuit stuff at least. I evaded 11 pursuits apparently. Longest pursuit was 3 minutes. Not in challenge series though, of course. Total clock speed trap, 929 miles per hour. I don't know how that works. And I think races is just, yeah, it's just, like stats on time and stuff. But I guess that will conclude Need for Speed Carbon. As I said, pretty much, well, it is still my favorite Need for Speed game overall. Glad to have played it to completion one more time at least. I'm sure I probably will play it again in the future. It's just not very high on the priority list. But that will conclude this entire Let's Play. So, thank you all so very much for watching this entire 43-part Let's Play. And I will see you all in the next one after this, which I may have already started recording. It's going to be something short before we hit Let's Play number 50, but it's going to be a fun one. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next Let's Play.